All we need are some tasty waves, a cool buzz, and we're fine. Are you ready to set sail?
Do your clips. Today
we're sailing to Key West.
She comes down here and makes us smoothies.
Megan's here and we're about to have some fun in the sun, island style. Let's explore all this destination has to offer. Let's do it.
So I don't have it on autopilot. There's a boat right here. You're going to turn to the right and go ahead and start headed into the wind, okay? You want to watch your gauge and for crab pots. You don't want to run any crab pots over.
So like that one right there?
Once we get past here, Meg, this white one, then we'll turn up into the wind, okay?
Okay.
Take a look at your chart. You got shallows up here. We don't want to get too far up in there. Let me know when it's at 0.
The trick is to keep it perfectly into the wind, and that's not always easy.
You're almost there. Now turn that way slightly. Okay, you're there. Now look at land for what you're heading for, and keep heading for what you're heading for right now.
Let's get these sails up.
Alright, let's go ahead and turn hard to the ports. Alright, so on the autopilot, the very bottom in the middle. Go ahead and push that. Alright, so that keeps it on the heading, so you're good. So come on out here. While you were keeping in the wind, we put it up, and now it's under load. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it out a little bit. But before we do that, since it's just, we're fine right now, the winds are here, whatever, I don't know where it's going to be when we turn, we're going to pull the Gecko out. Okay. You can do the same thing you did yesterday.
What did you think of being at the helm? It was fun. Yeah. It's nice when you have all these gadgets to help you. A lot of people don't have that stuff.
All right, go for it. That's fine, that's good. Okay, we've got a crab pot. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to keep this like this. We'll get a good angle. Push the green button. Like, that turns you 5 degrees every time you do that. So let's do it like 4 times and see what this line ends up. We want to get that line going that way. The wind is going on the beam, so the sails are getting a lot of wind. We'll see where it is, and then we'll adjust our sails once we get in the right course. How are you looking with your line? You need to go more, so maybe 4 more. The wind's going more forward, so it does that. So you got to pull it in tighter. All right, so we're looking pretty good. So our sails now we're at 60. See the wind's at 60, and this right here is pretty much where it needs to be. If it was more like down, I would let that main out more. So you have to make the air go over the sail, just like an airplane wing, and it creates this actually low pressure, and that's what sucks you forward. It's not like the wind's blowing you. Yeah. It's like an airplane wing. It works like that. So you want to, get the wind where you want it, and then trim your sails for that. All right, there you go.
What's your speed?
You're sailing.
4.3.
4.3, yeah.
We've weighed anchor and are sailing south for Key West today. The winds are higher than predicted, and that's a good thing. Here and there you get these perfect days where the winds are great, the seas are great, you can hoist your sails and feel how amazing this life on the water can be. This is one of those days. Megan is our second oldest daughter. We always love when she visits, and she's great with Reese too.
It's so windy, it's insane.
it further down towards Key West today so that we can pull in tomorrow before the winds pick up. They're going to pick up, I think around noon or something like that. So we're going to pull onto the dock at Boca Chica tomorrow so we can take care of a couple things. Reese's birthday is the following day. We're going to celebrate in Key West with him, and Brittany's going to schedule a sonogram. We're going to get mail, and then Megan's going to fly out in like a week from there. So we came to the south side of the Keys because the winds went to the north last night, and it is beautiful. We got 60 degrees, and we're blowing 15.3 true, and we're moving at 8 knots. A couple different boats out here. Calypso's flying. We're passing them, so that's good. We have the new props. The prop speed, I jumped in last night at anchor. It looks great. It's like there's no growth on it. It's like just slippery on the props, and then the bottom paint looks good and everything, so we're really nice and smooth. Plus she's getting light because we're down to like a half tank of diesel, and that helps with speed as well. The weight's huge. Every single piece of anything is huge.
The captain is always trying to throw crap off the boat to save weight. We've just sailed on, having unofficial races with other boats along the way.
One thing about the Keys, man, you deal with crab pots a lot. Tons of crab pots in the Keys. I love eating crab, but I hate crab pots. They are everywhere, and there's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes they color the balls like the exact same color as the water, or black, so you definitely can't see them. And they are all over the place, especially it seems like in the channel where you're supposed to be driving. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but you just have to keep an eye out, make sure you don't run over a crab pot. We do have cutters on the props, but I don't want to even test them.
Eight knots is pretty good. Get it, Calypso!
Nice to have ice underway.
This one's gonna be yours. I didn't put the extra stuff in here.
Alright, so Megan doesn't get seasick, even though she doesn't need any time to adjust to being on a boat, which is nice because she comes down here and makes us smoothies while I'm seasick. Yep. Currently sitting behind the camera filming, trying not to get seasick. I just look out the window as you're talking. What smoothie are you making today?
These are, I don't know what they're called, pumpkin smoothies. They have pumpkin puree, ground cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, almond milk, and maple syrup.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you added a little extra, like the flax seeds and the sunflower butter.
Yep.
Go for it.
We're getting closer and closer to the marina, which is great because I feel pretty nauseous.
Good?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good. Cheers.
Okay, so you have releases here. Now, if you look, there's like a thing here on both sides. You can kind of like lift it up with like your back, you know, and kind of tighten that down like that.
Megan is a little nervous due to the fact that she hasn't dove in a long time.
You got it easy today. Usually we're carrying the backpacks and the tanks on our backs.
I know.
With all of our gear.
She'll be alright though. They're just playing around in like 4 feet of water in a lagoon right by the marina. This place is great.
Okay. Lean over. Do your clips.
Jeremiah always makes the kids a priority. He's such a good dad, which is making me want more babies at this point, LOL.
You gonna do that one day?
I don't know.
Would you like to?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot, but only when you're learning, and then once you learn it, you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hope she doesn't get stung by one of those jellyfish in the sand.
They just floated around and breathed underwater, which is still a lot of fun.
How was it?
It was good. We saw jellyfish.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, we only have a few days left with Meg here in Key West, so it was time to explore the area. Let's hit the town, baby.
Gotta find some places to slap a new Calypso sticker on. Nice.
Megan went against the crew neck sweater, and she came back for this sweet deal. What'd you call it?
Pump covers. Oh my gosh. Have you never heard that?
No. I guess you're covering up your pump. Oh, hey, yeah.
You want to give the You're All Doomed?
I do.
They have a ghost tour here, and there's little buses, and everybody shouts along the way, "You're all doomed," and the whole bus should say, "Yes, we are the doomed." Reese wanted to stay and do it. He's practicing. You gotta yell really loud, Reese. You're all doomed!
We stumbled across this place as we were driving our golf cart. It is the Botanical Gardens. I think there's 3 parts to it. They give you like a brief little history. It's free, it's beautiful inside here. If you come, check this place out. Flowers galore, waterfalls, and more. And I'm a poet and didn't even know it. As a side note, the Butterfly Museum is very cool as well.
You wanna go to the lighthouse?
Yeah.
What lighthouse?
Well, I went online and I looked up a free scavenger hunt for Key West, and I got it for free. A lot of people pay for this. So we can go around Key West and just search for things like key lime pie on a stick, a rooster. We found that.
What about beer? Do they have beer on there, like cold beer?
No, but they have Sloppy Joe's where you could get a beer.
It's nice having a sister here when the way we can sit here, because we're never without a kid.
I know.
This is nice. What they need is a little bar.
I saw my favorite flowers. That was a plus.
That was really pretty. They're very beautiful here. Oh, there
Orchid,
goes,
right?
there goes the cock. It's a pretty big cock.
That was on our scavenger hunt.
Cock?
A rooster.
Oh.
Meg and I are down here doing a little shopping today. She's searching for a crew neck Key West shirt for work. Long sleeve anything for working. Yeah, that's what she works out in currently. But we're gonna hit up Fat Tuesday. She's been eyeing it up.
Meg recently turned 21, so we had to get her a drink on the strip. The pregnant mama here will just watch.
She got the Mango Tango. We may have found Megan's crew neck. Let me see, hold it up. Cute. I found myself a little toe ring. Taking the kids dinghy, or tubing.
Today, Reese has been wanting to go tubing, and it just so happened that the first time we were able to was Reese's birthday, which is great. We're gonna have a great time.
Don't let go.
The days together are numbered, so we decided to leave the crowds in town and just enjoy each other's company at the marina for an entire day. Plus, it's Reese's birthday, and he requested we just hang out as a family.
Your turn. All right, so look, you guys go right ahead, I'm gonna go with you. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Coming up,
Just dropped Megan off at the airport.
we'll drive to Miami to drop Meg off and to have our first doctor appointment.
That was nice. It's definitely become more real.
Then we'll do some maintenance on Calypso before more crew comes aboard.
I'm Lucy.
Lucy is here.
When you're at Calypso, then you show me again.
We're taking her on an adventure, and not necessarily a good one.
It's going bad.
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below.
Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.